Since the release of Stranger Things in 2016, the show has gained a massive fan base of die-hard hard fans. While most fans, including yourself, must have watched nearly every interview featuring these celebrities, we've managed to uncover some facts that'll probably surprise you. You want to know what we dug up? Well, stay tuned to the end of the video. First, Millie Bobby Brown, 11, has a hearing problem. This might not come as a surprise to some fans, especially if you've been current with their lifestyle. However, for the few people that aren't aware, let's talk a bit about it. While most fans are astonished by Brown rapping and singing, it came as a shock when the actress revealed that she was partially deaf. When interviewed, she revealed that she was born with a disability, but it never stopped her from chasing her dreams. Over the years, the condition worsened until she became completely deaf in one ear. You can imagine how difficult it must have been for her to stand out of the 1,000 children that auditioned for Stranger Things. Yeah, you heard me right, 1,000 children auditioned. This might also come as a shock to some fans. Well, since in season 1, 11 didn't have to talk much, it was easier for her to play the role, I guess. Next, Winona Ryder was specially invited to play her role. While lots of children put in, good work to get on the show, this Winona had it a bit differently. Well, it wasn't strange that the Duffer brothers, creators of the show, had called her personally to invite her to play a role. This was because she was already quite popular in the industry. According to the information we gathered, the call allegedly took up to 4.5 hours before the actress was fully convinced. Well, it turned out to be the greatest choice she ever made. Imagine if she refused to be in Stranger Things. Who knows what would have become of her career. As a member of the cast, she managed to get roles in other movies, like most of the other cast members. I bet you had no idea about this one, though. Came as a shock to me, too. Now on to the Dacre Montgomery shirtless audition. Our very own Stranger Things bad boy, Billy, whose real name is Dacre Montgomery, had a one-of-a-kind interview. In this world, sometimes it pays to be normal, but at other times, crazy might just get you next big movie role. This is the case with Montgomery. While most characters take on a role and do it to the best of their ability, Montgomery seems to be the only one who isn't acting. He's just as wild in real life as his character is on TV. If you check out his audition, which should still be on YouTube, you'll find the star reading his lines and dancing shirtless in between scenes. This would have been enough for a producer to deem him unserious, but his attitude impressed the Duffer brothers, and he got the role. I think we all see what the Duffer brothers saw in him. Up next, Natalia Dyer starred in Hannah Montana. Some actors in Stranger Things previously had roles in other movies, although it's obvious that the Duffer brothers didn't really care about this, as they gave a role to a person that auditioned without a shirt on. I think that previous roles of actors are worth talking about. I don't know if any of you noticed, but Natalia Dyer played a role in Hannah Montana. Even though I watched it for a bit, I don't remember seeing her. You? Leave us a comment if you remember seeing Natalia Dyer in the show. It was her first acting gig, and she was Clarissa Granger in the first Hannah Montana movie. And now, Millie Bobby Brown had a good reference. To get a really good acting gig in this world, you need either money, connection, or you gotta be really good at what you do. Millie Bobby Brown has two of the three. First, she was good at acting, and secondly, she had connections. It's probably not what you're thinking, but she had a little help. After her performance in Intruders, Millie attracted the right connections to herself. She got the attention of one of the most famous writers in the world, Stephen King, an American horror stories author popular for his book, The Shining. Of course, she wouldn't have been recognized if this wasn't a good actress. But we can't deny that a shout out from the greatest man on earth softened her path. Most people, including myself, believe that everything started after Stephen King tweeted about how awesome she was in Intruders. I think I need a shout out for this channel. Next up, the Stranger Things cast have a group chat. This one shouldn't be a big surprise. I mean, we all have groups from school or work, or maybe just among our friends. However, I believe what makes this special is that most actors don't actually maintain relationships with cast members. This is because, for most, it's just business. So when fans got the hang of this information, it was very heartwarming. Of course, what do you expect from teenagers who have been acting together since they were young? They should all practically be family by now. They are all friends in real life, and the group keeps in touch via a group chat with a crazy name, Stranger Texts. I wonder what they talk about. One thing I'm certain of is that many fans would pay a lot of money to become a part of this group chat. Who wouldn't? And now, Shannon Purser's fans made her quit her day job. Normally, you'd think that actors who have managed to get a big movie gig would have enough money that they don't have to work again. However, Shannon Purser seems to be a different case. We know that she made a lot of money from the show, so it was very shocking to fans when they saw that she resumed her day job. I wonder why she thought she could just go back to her normal life. The actress who had a job in a movie theater began to get lots of unwelcome visits from her fans. The movie theater must have had a boost in number of viewers because of a celebrity who wasn't aware that she had become very popular. Of course, it didn't last long as the actress decided to quit her job not long after. This is one of the reasons she has a very large fan base. Her humility, something that is quite rare among celebrities. Next, Millie Bobby Brown is an ambassador for UNICEF. Her skill as an actress is undisputed, but very few fans are aware that Millie Bobby Brown is very philanthropic. Normally, I'm not swayed when celebrities give out large donations or cut ribbons on new orphanages because it's usually for the clout. However, Brown has proven that she's an awesome person with a good heart. After years of philanthropic activities, she was made a Goodwill Ambassador for UNICEF, the youngest ever. Her role in the organization is to represent children who don't have a voice to the world and provide them assistance. If this was ancient times, she would have deserved to be made a knight. Well, if you eliminate sexism. Now, Millie Bobby Brown starred in Grey's Anatomy. Grey's Anatomy is one of the longest-running series of all time. There have been a lot of episodes, and we've had many characters come and go, but when it became public that Brown starred in the show, it came as a shock. Of course, she came into the limelight because of Stranger Things. She had landed some minor gigs before. I would have loved to help you all out, but the only information I can give you is that she acted in the 11th season of Grey's Anatomy and played a young character named Ruby. I guess it's time to just go watch the show over again. Well, season 11, I guess. Did you know that Noah Schnapp has a twin sister? Noah Schnapp, who plays the character Will Byers, has a fraternal twin sister. I don't know whether this information is of any relevance to you, but it doesn't hurt to know more about the actors in real life. They were born in New York, and they're very close to each other. I guess that's not a surprise, since they've been together since day one, literally. You'll find a lot of pictures of them both on social media. There isn't any news about the sister in the movie industry. One might say there's only room for one Schnapp. Finally, Millie Bobby Brown's first kiss. The first kiss is usually an iconic moment in the life of any child. However, most of the time it isn't pleasant. Brown's character 11 started quite young and matured throughout the series. If we take a little trip through memory lane to the first episode, we can remember that she barely spoke. At the end of the season, she was sharing a kiss with Mike. It was quite a romantic moment in the show and a surprising turn of events. It was for Brown also. She revealed in an interview that this was her first kiss ever. It's crazy, right? Well, guys, we've come to the end of this video. If you have any questions, please share your thoughts in the comment section below, and we're sure to get back to you. Later.